Good morning, guys. Happy Monday morning. I'm going to give you a quick heads up. I am sick as a dog. So you were wondering why there was no lunchtime video yesterday about 7:30 in the morning. I just all of a sudden felt like a train hit me, and I literally slept from 7:30 yesterday morning till now, which is about 4 in the morning. And when I'm done doing this, I'm probably going back to sleep. So try to take a hot shower and get some tea and some orange juice in me, but that was about it. But, I know you guys would wonder where I was, make sure everything's okay, and obviously the world marches on, doesn't give a rat's ass if I'm sick, so hence here I am. Uh, I want to give you this. The biggest casualty in everything that is going on in Russia and Ukraine, all right, is the truth. And I think that you could pretty much describe the 21st century as the biggest casualty of the 21st century is the truth. Okay. I mean, look at anything that goes on in politics, look at anything that goes on in social media. We have no idea anymore what to believe and not believe. I mean, the latest that you have coming out of Ukraine is nuclear war is inevitable. Yeah. I mean, this is what's being talked about. Uh, the Russians have come out and said that Ukraine is going to use a dirty bomb, a low yield nuclear weapon in the eastern territories of Ukraine, and then they're going to blame it on Russia. Of course, Ukraine is saying that Russia is going to do it and blame it on Ukraine. So if somebody does it, all we're going to have is finger pointing and nobody's going to know who did it. And of course, then you have reactionary forces to uh, whatever happens, and the truth doesn't matter. Okay, you know, this is the problem. I mean, you get Zelensky coming out and saying, uh, if the Russians bomb the presidential palace in Kyiv, that he expects NATO to uh, bomb the Kremlin or whatever it would be. And it still dumbfounds me how Zelensky thinks he's in charge of NATO. I mean, that he's the one. I mean, the guy's a freaking clown, okay? Literally, big nose, fuzzy hair. I mean, that's his prior job experience to being president, okay? But, now we've got the stories of the 101st Airborne on the uh, border in Romania that are doing full combat exercise, not training exercise, full live fire combat exercises. CBS News was showing a video of everything in an interview with the generals running the whole show. I mean, this is the first time the 101st Airborne, mind you, Screaming Eagles, okay? It's the first time the 101st Airborne's been in Europe since World War II, okay? That is serious. I mean, these are some of our elite troops. I think it's 4,700 troops we've got over there. I mean, this is not, small, uh, training, like we hear all the time. Oh, we just sent some people over to train the Ukrainians. You don't send 4,700 people to train. That's a fighting force. Okay. So this is what you got going on. The truth has died. We don't know what to expect. Washington doesn't know who to believe, and they're just going to go willy-nilly believing whatever's going to make them more money. Again, like I've said many times, Zelensky's kids aren't on the front line. Putin's kids aren't on the front line. Biden's kids aren't on the front line, okay? But yours are, all right? And that's the crap that we get into with all of this. You know, the Russian people, the French people, the British people, the Ukrainian people, the American people, everybody is like, stop this already. We don't want war. But the politicians do. Put them in a freaking cage and let Putin and Zelensky duke it out, okay? That's fine with me. But all this killing of innocent people and stuff like that, why? This is the crap we're going through. And, now you've got the other conversation of blowing up the uh, Kakhovskaya Bridge, and if they do that, that's literally going to flood a whole bunch of the Dnieper River and poison the water supply down into Crimea, and and of course, what's going on? Same thing again. The Russians are saying the Ukrainians are doing it. The Ukrainians are saying the Russians are doing it. I mean, there's stories out yesterday about, oh, the Russians mined the bridge. Why would the Russians mine the bridge? They have the territory, and it's the water supply for their people, if you will, Crimea. Okay, I mean, again, who knows? But this is the crap. I mean, if we get a dirty nuclear bomb set off somewhere in Ukraine, and again, like I said, this is being reported by uh, legitimate news sources that this is actually a true story. This is not some uh, conspiracy theory website or something like this. This is legitimate media sources are saying this is coming out. Okay, I mean, Lloyd Austin's involved in this, the whole 9 yards. So, guys, anything that you hear on this stuff, take it with a grain of salt, because the truth has died. We can't find it out. It's all spin and propaganda and everything. The only thing we can do is react. You and I have no control over whether a nuclear weapon is used in Ukraine. I mean, you've got uh, little rocket man threatening South Korea with nukes again. We have no control over it. All we can do is, pardon the pun, prepare for the fallout. Okay, but that's what's going on. It doesn't matter to you or me who does it. It just matters if it's done. And again, this will be world changing if it all happens. So, sorry if I sound like shit and I'm a little scattered this morning, but my brain is not there. Uh, but so that's what's going on. I highly doubt I will have a lunchtime video today because I am going back to sleep. I gotta kick this because there's nothing. I mean, again, think of an SHTF situation. I'm useless right now. And I mean, fortunately, things can wait now, but in an SHTF situation, things can't wait. I'd have to fight through it. But right now, I can sleep it off. So that's the game plan. So I'll probably see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Pinball out.